Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, and welcome to, of course, your daily market update. Wanted to do a full update here on the market as a whole. I mean, we've had a relatively volatile US opening today. In general, if you watched my video earlier today, so in the morning, you were quite prepared for the moves we got. I mean, basically what I said after breaking below the support level right here at 64,600, what I said is that it's most likely we're going to be dropping down lower. And at this point of time, that still is my opinion. But there's still some other things we need to talk about. In general, I do think that there will be opportunities. Of course, there are always opportunities. But we'll talk about those as well. So we'll do some sort of an altcoin analysis as well. But just in general, I wanted to go over everything today and kind of what to expect, all right? So my volume is very high, so hopefully I turn it down a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't, it's not annoying or not bothersome. But no, I mean, overall today, it's not actually fundamentally not that bearish. I mean, obviously we have quite a bit of unrest in the Middle East, but the S&P 500 is still bullish and it's not really moving much. But the opening was bullish. Dollar strength index is bouncing a bit here, so maybe that's causing some more bearish momentum for crypto. But that's also getting towards resistance, so I would expect that to find resistance. Then maybe we can see some more bullish momentum. But ultimately, if you look at Bitcoin here, and I think that's very much what it boils down to. If you look at the situation here for Bitcoin, it's just it's just technically bearish, right? And then you do have a lot of short orders coming in earlier this morning, and I do think, I mean, and that's also going on right now, I do think those short orders will be punished in general over the course of the entire night. So over the course of this week opening, you see a lot of shorts coming in, mainly to liquidate longs. Now we have liquidated a lot of longs. I still think because of the technical situation that it's most likely will drop down lower. And I think that is very much the best thing to assume, right? I mean, you can far better assume as long as we're below 64,600 and as long as the dollar strength index is bullish here, and as long as the Bitcoin dominance wants to recover a bit and is at support, as you can see here as well, it's best to assume Bitcoin is going to drop down a bit lower. But if you take the entire fundamental picture, I don't see any reason why the whole market would turn bearish here. All right, so the way I look at the market right now, as long as we are below 64,600, we are bearish short term. There will be opportunities for altcoins, but what I would say is most likely here, and what you should expect, is some sort of a move towards 63,000, where we have the POC of basically the entire range since March. So strong level there, but it's very much possible as well, and that seems most likely at this point of time until we have seen a reclaim. I think it's even likely that we're going to drop down into that level right here between 62 and 61,000. Now, I do think we have to get some sort of a strong reaction from that. That's also what I expect. And that from there we can make higher highs, but that's also kind of the main test now. All right, can we actually, from the levels that should provide us with support, that should provide us with bullish momentum, so that's 63, and then that level between, well, let's say 62 and 60,000. So basically the entire level between 63 and 60,000, we need to find some strong momentum from there. All right, and I do expect that. And I do think altcoins can bounce very, very nicely because of that. But for now, that does mean that short term, I still think it's most likely we'll drop down into that level. And then and then it's waiting for a strong bounce and some sort of a reclaim. So let's say for the example, let's say we'll drop down to 62,000. If after that we can actually reclaim 63,000, then that's bullish, and then that's a bullish indication that we're going to go up again and that higher highs are coming. So I'll keep you updated on that. For now, I think something like that is most likely, but short term, still at this moment, more bearish momentum is most likely. So be prepared for that, right? And don't get stopped out on high leverage, small stop loss trades. Especially if the Bitcoin dominance is going to continue to be bullish here. Now, when we look at altcoins, and this is also another reason why it's more likely will drop down. The entire altcoin market is very, very correlated, which usually and historically, if you look back at this, if you scroll back a bit here, so for example to oh no, this is all this is all still too recent, but let's say right here, right? So this is this morning. I'm not sure what's going on here, but no, if we go all the way back to earlier, you can see that a lot of things are not correlated. And that's what you want, all right? You want the market to have outperforming categories and underperforming categories. The fact that it is very correlated right now in the last, since the US opening, is a bearish indication. There are some coins I would like to buy if we actually do see that bounce from Bitcoin and we do see that reclaim. Something like Athena seems quite strong here at major resistance. So all of these altcoins I'm going to name, I would not buy right now. But these are at least altcoins I'm looking at potentially buying if Bitcoin bounces. Something like Fetch, I think, is going towards strong support levels. Something like Arweave, I think, is near strong support levels. Something like PolyX is near strong support levels. But then also coins like Jasmy showed a lot of momentum last week, so I think that can be bullish. Solana in general, I think is a great opportunity still at these levels before we have broken out. And then there's one more, Injective, but Injective I'm already positioned in, so check that out. But we saw some outperformance earlier today as well. So I do think, like I said, if Bitcoin bounces, if Bitcoin finds that support, those altcoins will perform well, better than the average altcoin. That's what I mean with that. But for now, just be careful, all right? You can better wait for that bullish reclaim or for that strong bounce than to just get in right now and hope it all goes right? Those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.